right now, live at 5.
Tonight, I talked to a local resident on how erosion and storm surge has affected his property.
Plus, Superior Police are among just 2 departments across Wisconsin taking part in a unique training. We'll explain how it could help save lives. And later,
the IRS backlogged with returns, what you can do to help speed up getting your money.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS 3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Briggs LaSavage. Kristen is off tonight. Duluth city leaders are addressing a major issue for residents who live along the shore: storm surge and erosion. These problems have led to millions of dollars worth of damage, and city leaders tonight are hoping to begin the process of finding a permanent solution. CBS 3's meteorologist Bo Fogel explains what comes next. Bo?
Well, Briggs, Duluth city leaders are getting ready to launch a study to help combat this rapidly growing problem. The study will focus on the damaging effects of storm surge, erosion, and shoreline collapses. Now, the primary area of focus will be starting from Bryan Beach to Knife River in St. Louis County and also include Park Point. Now, once the data is collected and analyzed, then city officials and engineers will create the best solutions to mitigate erosion and storm surge from future storm systems. Now, one of the project leaders, Michael LeBeau, says this study will analyze several factors along the shore.
That is looking at a variety of factors: how close the infrastructure, road, parking area, buildings is to the eroding edge. What the rate of erosion is, things like that.
Now, this is only the pre-design phase of the project, and the study alone is expected to last 2 to 3 years. Now, once city officials develop a plan to mitigate erosion and storm surge, they can apply for additional funding to implement the solutions. Now, the study will cost about $250,000, and it was all being funded by FEMA. Now, the city is holding a public meeting virtually on the study at 7 tonight, and you can go to our website to have a link if you would like to join. Now, coming up tonight at 6, I'll talk to a Park Point resident about his feelings for the study and his hopes for the future.
All right, that's our meteorologist Bo Fogel in the newsroom for us tonight. Thank you, Bo. Yep. Well, there is a new effort to help Minnesota farmers hit hard by last year's severe drought. Representative Mike Sundin from ESCO authored the new bill. It would provide $10 million in relief for livestock and specialty farmers most impacted by the abnormally dry conditions. Today, lawmakers heard testimony from Minnesota farmers, including a Cass County rancher who says many ranchers don't think the drought is over and are worried for the future.
I know producers who were forced to sell their entire herds when they ran out of pasture. I know many producers that bought very expensive hay to feed their cattle with the ultimate question that it could bankrupt them. But the cost of losing generations of genetics and heritage was more than we could bear.
It's estimated that last year's severe drought cost nearly $35 billion in lost revenue for the farmers nationwide. Dave joins us now for a quick look at the weather. Dave, a cold night ahead for some of us.
Yeah, the Minnesota side of life is going to be especially cold. Well, the other part, Wisconsin and Michigan, just chilly. So we have a wind chill advisory to talk about tonight, and it indeed covers most of Minnesota. Wind chill advisory will be in effect through tomorrow morning, and the wind chill factor will be around 30 below. Actual air temps about 10 to 20 below on that side of our region. On the other side for Wisconsin and Michigan, it may be fairly mild comparatively, 0 to 5 below for the actual air temps, and that's not cold enough to trigger a wind chill advisory there. Light snow last night did knock the roads down just a little bit, and we're still catching up for some zones. Highway 1 from Silver Bay through Ely and towards Cook and even to points west still has some slippery spots to watch out for on the Minnesota side. And towards the UP, once you get around Mercer, then 51, that area, it's a little bit on the slippery side too. Not bad, but a couple of zones to be cautious for tonight. Tomorrow, it's going to be sunny and cool. After 10 below here in the Twin Ports, we'll warm up to 5 above. But as early as Friday, we warm back up to 20 above. We get a chance for more snow. We may have to focus our attention on road conditions once again. We'll focus our attention on the 7-day forecast for you in just a couple more minutes.
All right, looking forward to it. Thanks, Dave. Charges are now expected after a Duluth man was arrested in connection to at least 2 armed robberies. They happened within minutes of each other last night. According to Duluth police, the first happened around 7:30 at Walgreens on East Superior Street, and the other just across the street at Jimmy John's. Employees say they were threatened by a man with a knife who demanded money and then took off. No one was hurt, and police eventually found and arrested a 25-year-old Duluth man who is expected to be charged. There was another armed robbery in that same area Monday night at the CBS pharmacy. Investigators are still working to determine if that was committed by the same suspect. Meanwhile, two candidates have advanced in the race for Ashland mayor. Matthew McKenzie and David Mateel received the highest amount of votes. McKenzie with 304 and Mateel just over 220. They will both be on the ballot in Ashland's spring election on April 5th. McKenzie and Mateel beat out Richard Fall and Charles Ortman. About 830 votes were cast in Tuesday's mayoral primary. Ashland's current mayor, Deborah Lewis, is not seeking re-election. And in some exciting sports news tonight, the Minnesota Vikings have officially announced the new man in charge. For more, we head over to CBS 3's Duncan Goldberg.
Briggs, we all knew this announcement was coming, but today the Minnesota Vikings officially announced their new head coach, Kevin O'Connell. The reason why this announcement took so long is because O'Connell has been a very busy man. The Purple's new head coach has been coaching for the Los Angeles Rams, who just won the Super Bowl this past Sunday over the Cincinnati Bengals. But now that the Rams season has come to an end, the Vikings were officially allowed to hire the Rams offensive coordinator. O'Connell has been around the game of football for a long time, playing quarterback in the NFL for multiple years before finding his way into coaching in 2015. He has spent the past 3 seasons as an offensive coordinator. In a statement, O'Connell said he is committed to working tirelessly to bring a Super Bowl to the Minnesota Vikings. The 10th head coach in franchise history will take to the podium tomorrow at 4 p.m. to be introduced as the new Vikings head coach. O'Connell, just 37 years old, and he's part of the Sean McVay coaching tree, which has had a ton of success in the NFL. Briggs. Yeah. Maybe he can bring us a Super Bowl Lombardi trophy. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, a little Super Bowl energy, a return, and he'd bring some experience, too. Yes. He knows what the big game's like.
Yes,
so
he does.
We'd like to be there, too.
It'd be great.
Yeah, thank you, Duncan. Very much appreciate it. And also coming up tonight, an exciting match ahead for Team Schuster, a must-win match at that. The U.S. men's curling team is set to face off against Denmark in their last round-robin match. Team Schuster is currently in 4th place with a 4-4 record, and winning tonight's match would guarantee them a spot in the semifinals. If they lose, though, at least 3 teams would have the same record, and tiebreakers would be needed to decide who moves on to the next round. Denmark is currently sitting in last place, winning just 1 of their last 8 matches. Tonight's match begins at 7 o'clock on CNBC. And the U.S. women's hockey team is getting ready to face an old foe for tonight's gold medal match. The U.S. will battle Canada for gold tonight after beating Finland 4-1 on Monday. Tonight's match will be the 6th time the U.S. and Canada have faced off in the Olympic finals. Canada has won 4 of those, but Team USA took home the most recent gold at the 2018 Olympics in South Korea. The puck drops live at 10 o'clock tonight. Best of luck to both Team USAs. Still to come on Live at 5, one Iron Range educational organization is teaming up with groups here in Duluth to introduce a new film school. Details in City by City next.
In the last year, there was a victim of identity theft every 3 seconds. Could it happen to you?
Somebody used my identification. They've had a driver's license in my name, and they had actually purchased a $50,000 vehicle and drove it off the lot. I thought this only happened in the movies. I didn't know what to do, but thankfully I had LifeLock.
With LifeLock, you have a team of experts on your side. Every member gets identity theft detection and alerts, a U.S.-based restoration agent to fix issues, and LifeLock's $1 million protection package, providing experts and lawyers if needed.
My membership included coverage for an attorney, so I didn't have to pay anything out of pocket. LifeLock provides the type of protection I need.
Help protect what's yours with LifeLock Identity Theft Protection. Call the number on your screen or visit lifelock.com. Use promo code MY25 to save 25% off your first year. Call right now.
There are so many options with Medicare. I don't know where to start.
If you're new to Medicare, Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Minnesota can help you understand your Medicare benefits and choices with this free guide.
The guide helped me understand what Medicare does and doesn't cover, and how I could add coverage if I wanted to.
with 96% of Minnesota doctors and hospitals in the Blue Cross network, plus a broad selection of affordable Medicare plans. It's no wonder nearly 1 out of 2 Minnesota seniors has a Blue Cross Medicare plan. From Bemidji to Blue Earth, Twin Cities to Two Harbors, Blue Cross has you covered. Find out how you can have all your Medicare benefits in one simple Blue Cross plan, including Medicare Advantage plans with monthly premiums as low as $0.
Thanks to Blue Cross, now I understand how Medicare works.
Call now for your free step-by-step guide to Medicare. You and Blue, because together is better.
Stay connected to live local CBS 3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from the Two Harbors boat launch tonight, and look at that sunset, a beautiful one, and it's so great to see the sun at 5. It's also going to be a full moon tonight, so if you're staying up for the Team USA women's hockey game, be sure to take a peek out your window. Dave will be in with this week's full forecast in just a few minutes, but first, let's take a look around the region. A benefit for veterans next week in Grand Rapids, and a business showcase coming up this weekend in Duluth. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start things off in Chisholm with an exciting new educational opportunity at the Minnesota Discovery Center. In partnership with Zeitgeist and UMD, they have officially launched the North by North Film School. The program started in Chisholm about a year ago and is now expanding across the Northland. The film school aims to break down barriers when it comes to storytelling and film. The school is open for all ability levels and classes start March 8th. Next, we head over to Grand Rapids with an upcoming fundraiser to support veterans. The Honor Flight Fundraiser is an annual event held by Honor Flight Northland. It helps raise money to allow veterans to fly to Washington, D.C. and visit the war memorials. The benefit will be held at the VFW in Grand Rapids next Saturday, the 26th, starting at 1 o'clock. There will be live music and an auction, and anyone who donates can also grab a meal. The next Honor Flight Northland is scheduled for May 2023. And we wrap up tonight in Duluth with the return of a popular business event. This Saturday is the second annual Northland Black Business Showcase. The showcase will feature nearly 20 Black-owned small businesses with goods ranging from things like homemade soap, originally designed decor, desserts, and everything in between. Organizer Kia Ronning says she's excited to see this event come back this year and hopes it becomes an annual one for people to look forward to. The showcase is free to attend and will be held at the Washington Center Gym in Duluth. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, Superior is one of 2 police departments in Wisconsin taking part in a new bystander training initiative. Why they feel it's important for them and their community.
Record low for the state is 30 below from 1973. Tomorrow morning, we may drop the actual air temp to 20 below for some towns, but the wind chill factor could indeed be around 30 below. So, of course, we'll talk about how long this latest cold snap will last and when our next snow chance arrives. Both of them are fairly short-lived.
Stay connected to live local CBS 3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories.
During the President's Day sale at Home Furniture, everything is on sale. Plus, 6 years special financing with no money down and no minimum purchase. This table and stools is now just $9.99 and get free shipping. The President's Day sale at Home Furniture.
Tired of the cold? Then shop for your next vehicle during Kerry Toyota's annual indoor used car sale. We're filling the showroom with used vehicles and slashing prices. Every eligible used vehicle at Kerry Toyota comes with a Carfax quality inspection report and manufacturer powertrain warranty. Plus, with your used car purchase, receive a Kerry Toyota gift pack valued over $300. Hurry to experience the quality difference during Kerry Toyota's annual indoor used car sale. Voted best car dealer 22 times.
It's time to spread game. The Harlem Globetrotters are coming with an all-new tour. 4 quarters of big plays, ankle-breaking moves, and ball-handling wizardry. Do they dunk? Do they dunk? See the stars rattle the rim in the all-new in-game dunk contest. This is the team everyone can cheer for. The Spread Game Tour is coming.
Don't miss the Globetrotters in Duluth on March 19th. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com.
During the President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express, get 6-year special financing on any Tempur-Pedic mattress, plus save up to $500 on adjustable mattress sets with free delivery, free setup, and a free $300 shopping card. The President's Day sale at Home Sleep Express.
Just follow me. I'll lead the way.
There's always something new under the sun.
Oh, you just put me in a good mood.
CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Now, the CBS 3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Oh boy, what a winter this has been. We've had plenty of cold and a fair amount of snow and a bit of warmth as well, mixing it up. And we'll mix it up for the next 7 days as well. First, we start with a cold snap. Tonight, a wind chill advisory for Minnesotans, not quite as brisk for Wisconsin or the UP. Then for Thursday, it's a chilly one with lots of sunshine from Arctic high pressure. And then come Friday, we warm up towards 20 above. That's from a low pressure system coming to call, and it may deposit 1 to 3 inches of morning snow upon us there before we moderate the situation and happily settle into the middle for the weekend. Okay, let's take a look at the here and now, though, before we talk more about the weekend and beyond. Right now at the airport in Duluth, we have 17 above, and with a fair amount of sunshine, just a few clouds. Northwest winds going 17 miles per hour, so that gusty wind is setting us up for the wind chill factor later on tonight when the sun sets. Through the overnight, relative humidity 54%. Wind chill factor right now is 1 above. Nothing to worry about. But overnight, when it gets towards 30 below for the ranges towards the north, even down towards Cloquet, we could get 30 below wind chill factor. Yeah, you're going to indeed have to bundle up. So, current air temperatures, 11 above International Falls, 14 for Evelyn in the Quad Cities, 19 Two Harbors, 18 Cloquet and Scanlon, 23 Moose Lake. North Shore numbers in the teens to about 20. Northwest Wisconsin runs from 23 in La Pointe to another degree in Ashland, to 23 in Solon Springs, 22 for Superior. Hayward not reporting in right now. And Upper Peninsula numbers are in the lower 20s. Cold snap likely will be broken Friday afternoon when this low pressure system comes to call and brings some clouds with it. But first, we have to deal with high pressure from the northern parts of Canada, making it cold once again. Cold tonight, cold on Thursday, cold Friday morning. The warmth may not come until Friday afternoon. Well, with high pressure settling in from Canada, any clouds in the sky should be being pushed out of the way, and that looks like it is happening here with a break in the cloudy action coming across from the advance of the higher pressure. Well, that high pressure, like I mentioned, should be with us and keeping us cool through about Friday morning. Then the next low pressure system brings in an 80% chance for Friday morning snow. And this is how much snow I think could stick this time around. In general, it looks like it's going to be about 1 to 3 inches. The 1 for Wisconsin and central Minnesota, the 2 to 3 to 4 perhaps for the snow belt, and as usual for northern Minnesota from the ranges to the Canadian border. And then we get these little snow chances to continue through the weekend, which I'll show you now in the 7-day forecast. Tonight in Minnesota, though, it should be clear and pretty chilly with low temps, 20 below inland, 2 below by the lake for Minnesotans. And into Wisconsin and Michigan, that's not so bad. We'll call it 0 to 6 below there. Partly cloudy sky. For tomorrow, mostly sunny sky to straight up sunny Wisconsin, Michigan. Your high temps will make a range of 5 to 8 above. In Minnesota with sunshine, I think we'll go from 0 to 8 above. Colder north, warmer south. Extended forecast shows after 10 below Friday morning, we go to 20 above in the afternoon. That 80% chance for 1 to 3 inches of snow is mostly for the morning. But then we get snow chances coming across, light ones, all the way through next Tuesday. Finally back to partial sunshine by next Wednesday breaks.
Yeah, and manageable weekend, too. Enough nice-ish temperatures to get out to the dog
20
park,
to 27 above with lighter snows. That should be picture perfect for your old hairy boy to get out there and jump around. Not because he is hairy, but because that's his name.
He has some energy he needs to expend after these last very few cold days.
He's a pony-sized fella. He probably has a lot to get out.
He definitely does. Thanks, Dave. Superior Police are just one of 2 departments in Wisconsin trying to take part in a new special bystander training program. The Active Bystandership for Law Enforcement, or ABLE project, is a nationwide program. It was created shortly after George Floyd's death to prepare officers to intervene while preventing harm. More than 200 agencies have adopted the training nationwide. In Wisconsin, that includes Superior and Milwaukee. The ABLE project provides exercises for officers to prevent misconduct and promote wellness. Superior Police Captain Paul Winterscheidt says it makes a difference for the department and the community.
The Superior Police Department really recognizes the value of training and giving our officers the tools they need to do their job well. This is one of those tools. And we're committed to creating a culture of active bystandership and intervention through our policy, our training, and our accountability.
Agencies must apply to be accepted into the ABLE program and follow a list of requirements to meet the program standards. To learn more about the ABLE project, head over to our website, cbs3duluth.com. This training is taking place as a trial is underway for 3 former Minneapolis police officers, all charged for their actions at the scene where former officer Derek Chauvin killed George Floyd. Meanwhile, schools and bus companies across Minnesota are receiving $3.5 million in grant money to install stop-arm cameras on school buses. The funding will be used to buy and install stop-arm cameras and supporting software systems. A chunk of that money is going to school districts here in the Northland, including Aiken, Rockridge, Willow River, and the Cloquet Transit Company. Minnesota state law requires drivers to stop when a school bus driver extends a stop arm with flashing lights. According to MnDOT, in the past 5 years, more than 4,600 drivers were cited for stop arm violations. It's that time of the show now where we get to talk about adoptable pets, and today's pet comes to us from Animal Allies here in Duluth. This is Big Al. I love his name. He's a 5-year-old kitty looking for a loving home to call his own. Our friends at the shelter say he is a loving guy, but not always a big snuggler. He'll let you know when he wants those chin scratches, and if he's not in the mood, he's always down to play with his toys. If you would like to set up an appointment to adopt Big Al, then you can call the number on your screen. Still to come, with tax season underway, millions of Americans are still waiting on last year's returns. Advice straight from the IRS on how you can get your money back faster next.
Stop in and save with everything you need for your home right now at Menards. Update your appliances and save. Spruce up your home with appliances from top brands including Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, Maytag, and Criterion. Check out the largest in-stock selection to take home today at the lowest prices. Upgrade to new energy-efficient appliances and save big money on all of them during Menards' Race to Savings Sale.
Save big money at Menards.
Calling all fishermen, hunters, and outdoor sports enthusiasts.
The Duluth Sports Show returns February 17th through 20th.
Grab the latest gear and browse through the many boats, docks, lifts, ATVs, RVs, fifth wheels, travel trailers, and more.
Save big with special show-only pricing.
Experience the many family-friendly entertainment options.
And take home cash and carry items to get ready for outdoor fun.
4 action-packed days.
February 17th through 20th at the Deck in Duluth.
$5 event parking.
Details at DuluthSportsShow.com.
At Bath Planet, our bathrooms are maintenance-free, made in the USA, and professionally installed by our certified installers to ensure your job will be done right the first time. For the month of February, we are offering no interest, no payments, and nothing down until 2023. We are also giving you 50% off all labor. Our products are backed by the Good Housekeeping seal of approval, so give us a call or go online to book your appointment today. Bath Planet, out of this world service, down to earth price.
As a person with a disability who values living independently and being safe, let's keep each other safe, Minnesota.
People with disabilities and people feeling the effects of aging. Roll up your sleeves and stay safe. Sign up today for Minnesota's Vaccine Connector program. Join the millions of people who have safely received a COVID-19 vaccine. It's the best thing you can do to support our local businesses and safely return to a more normal lifestyle. For further assistance, contact your COVID community coordinator at Access North.
Attention, a common herbicide, paraquat, has been linked to Parkinson's disease.
If you suffer from Parkinson's and think you may have been exposed to an herbicide containing paraquat, call White Hart Legal now. You may be entitled to substantial compensation.
Call White Hart Legal now, and in less than 2 minutes you can find out if you may qualify.
Your Parkinson's may have been caused by the herbicide paraquat, and you may be entitled to compensation. Call 1-800-687-6300. That's 1-800-687-6300.
Save on your fave at Arrowhead Supply. Right now, get $200 off stressless signature base recliners, classic base recliners with power, and new stressless cross base recliners. Or get a free accessory with purchase. It's time for stressless. Shop Arrowhead Supply in Duluth and Virginia.
Local high school hockey lives right here on Thursday Night Face-Off. Whether you're looking for scores, game-winning plays, or more, tune to CBS 3. Thursday Night Face-Off with Duncan Goldberg and Kevin Moore, brought to you by Essentia Health. Get your news on the go, the CBS 3 mobile app.
Tax season 2021 is officially in full swing, but it comes as millions of Americans are still waiting on their 2020 returns. CBS 3's Washington News Bureau reporter Jamie Bittner has more on the problems the IRS is facing and advice they're giving you to avoid delays.
The biggest piece of advice this year from the IRS: if possible, file your taxes electronically instead of trying to send in paperwork. They say that could really make a difference in getting your money back faster.
We've got to pick up the pace.
Lawmakers on Capitol Hill say they've already been hearing from people waiting on the IRS.
We've got over 6 million returns across the country that haven't been returned from people filing on their 2020 taxes.
The IRS knows it too, publicly posting online warnings about customer service delays in returns, phone support, and answering mail. The IRS blames several factors, including COVID-19 and staffing shortages.
2021 was a unique year between the child tax credit and its refundable form, the additional stimulus payments. It's going to be important that people are able to get answers from IRS.
As for what people should do this year, I spoke to one TurboTax expert who reminds everyone to keep a close eye on their mailbox.
You want to look out for some new letters that the IRS sent,
including 6419 forms that report child tax credits and 6475s for people who received that third stimulus check. Lisa Green Lewis also echoes the advice from the IRS.
You want to e-file with direct deposit. That's the fastest way to get your tax refund.
The IRS has tips on their website. They also offer IRS Free File, a program that guides you through filing your federal return. Reporting in Washington, I'm Jamie Bittner.
The tax filing deadline is Monday, April 18th this year. That's because Emancipation Day falls on Friday, April 15th.
Coming up, it's a busy news day. A break with masks. The CDC hints at new masking guidance that could come as soon as next week, and what it could mean for schools. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
CBS 3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health St. Mary's Heart and Vascular Center. Visit essentiahealth.org/myheart to take our free online heart health risk assessment.
I'm telling you, you should open a business.
I wouldn't know where to begin.
I've got an idea.
I hope you like it.
I love it. Just one question. What's that?
It's a chair. New plan. You make the furniture. I make the ideas. NBC makes them happen.
That was always the plan.
Bring us your best ideas. National Bank of Commerce. We make more possible.
Hi, folks. Medicare Part C plans with extra benefits like getting money added back to your Social Security check may now be available to you in your zip code. Make sure you're not missing out. It's simple. 1, call the number on your screen. 2, they'll look up your zip code and see if you're eligible. 3, they'll check for plans with extra benefits like prescriptions, dental coverage, and the benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every single month. Call now.
I called to get everything I deserve.
I called to check my zip code for a plan with a benefit that adds money back to my Social Security check.
I called to check my zip code.
Millions of people have called the Medicare Coverage Helpline. Call, check your zip code, see if you're eligible, and get what you deserve. Call now.
Call 1-800-476-5600. That's 1-800-476-5600 now.
Mining. It's a part of Minnesota's history that affects everyone in the Northland still to this day. Join me, Kristen Vaki, every Tuesday for Eye on Mining.
Brought to you by Range Regional Airport. Watch Eye on Mining with Kristen Vaki every Tuesday at 10 only on Live Local CBS 3. Stay connected to Live Local CBS 3. Check out our exclusive content on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, as well as our mobile app, and join the conversation on today's big stories.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Wednesday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6. Tonight at 5, we heard more about an upcoming coastal mitigation study here in Duluth. The FEMA-funded study will focus on damaging effects of storm surge and erosion. The areas of focus will be Brighton Beach to Knife River and Park Point. Once the study is finished, city officials and engineers will work toward a plan to mitigate damages from future storms. And tonight at 6, from Superior to Milwaukee, Wisconsin is full of natural beauty. But behind all of those parks and nature preserves are the DNR wardens who protect them. Tonight we hear from the DNR why this role is so vital and how long the window to become one is open. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next. We'll see you back here at 6.